This past weekend, we had two of our grandchildren for the weekend, and we spent Saturday afternoon swimming at a really fun local county indoor pool. And it was crowded, but one of the most moving things, the boys had tons of fun. It was hard to get them out of the water, but one of the most moving things was this girl who was about 5-ish or so years, I'd say, older than my 6-year-old grandson. And she was playing this game with him where they would hit a beach ball back and forth, a la volleyball style. And he was having so much fun. And I knew that she wasn't doing this kind of out of choice, but mostly out of kindness. She had friends there that I'm sure she would have much rather have been with, interacting with more. She was talking with them while she was hitting the ball back and forth with my grandson. But she was doing this just to be kind, and she stayed in the game so much longer than I expected her to or would have thought she would have stayed in the game. She played with him for a long time, and he was finding so much life and joy because she was willing to stay in the game. And I just found myself so grateful that there's that kind of kindness in young people today, and I think our future is bright if we have kids like that growing up. Just so grateful for such a simple gift, but a profound one nonetheless, of her kindness and willingness to stay in this game with a child and all of the life and joy that brought to my grandson. I think along those lines of about one of those post-resurrection narratives in Scripture in the 21st chapter of John's Gospel, where Jesus asked Simon Peter 3 times, "Do you love me?" And we know that was in part to help Simon Peter rebuild after the 3 denials that he issued over a fire right before Jesus' crucifixion. But that rebuilding wouldn't have been possible without Jesus' willingness to stay in the game with Simon Peter, to work on him and in him and through him in all of his frailty and imperfections. And within all that is a holy Easter invitation to pause and pray today, to just simply reflect on when we've experienced that same kind of love that was willing to stay in the game with us. And maybe some of the growth and wisdom it helped bring to us as we navigated some setbacks and struggles, thanks to our own imperfections, like Simon Peter did in the gospel. Or maybe we find it just in those wonderful people who stay in the game of life with us and help us experience so much more joy and richness to life because they're in the game with us. Just like my grandson did, thanks to that kind girl in the pool. Either way, they're all gifts of Easter. Easter peace and blessings to you all.